Hello, so today I'll be analyzing three exactly, three of three solves that I just recorded and decided to analyze them because why not? It may be interesting. And the first one is 530. So I'll play the video to solve and then I'll have it in a slowed down version and I'll commentate over that. Alright, so I did blue here. So you can see that block here. And then these two edges. So we have blue on the right side of the cube right now. And this edge needs to go to here if the white edge is here. And then there on the bottom right, we have the yellow blue edge, which that needs to go on the opposite side from the white one. So yeah, there's the blue yellow you saw on the right. Alright, somewhere there now. There it is. So I decided to do L2 to move this block away to the back side of the cube. Then do then do F. Then put this block in place with L prime. And then B R prime to solve the blue and the yellow edge. And also I saw this edge is gonna get solved. And then I also inspected to the edge that corresponds with this corner and the corner that corresponds with this edge. So yeah, there it is. And here's the edge that corresponds with that corner. Here's the corner that corresponds with this edge. And yeah, you just solve them like that as a pseudo slot. And then I should have actually done R prime, no, R, U prime, R prime, then rotated and do the frame mover, because then the pair that's here would have also been a frame mover. But I didn't notice that, and I just did it normally. But that way of doing it is also just a bit faster in execution, so it's not that bad. So there we go. And then I predicted this one, so I just went straight into it with the commutator way of doing it. So you do a commutator for what is the for? Yeah, it's for the corners, and then that solves this corner with this edge, and then you can just insert it as a pair. And here we have the T case where you have blocks on the side, and while going into it I saw these two were matching, like the side of this one was matching the yellow here, and then in the back this orange was opposite to the color on the side, so that one was red. And that means after we do the alg, we're only gonna have to permute the edges and the corners are gonna be solved. So yeah, that happened, and we have a U-perm. No AUF, almost +2'd, but it was fine. Second 12. So here I did yellow and another block that I couldn't really use to X-truss efficiently, but instead wait, I need to remember what I did here. Wait, yep, okay. So the plan here is to solve this red edge, and then do D prime R2 to solve this edge, which is green on the side. So we'll have these two edges solved, and then this block is gonna be over here. And then we can do U prime, L prime, F prime, L to solve the orange edge that's here under my thumb and the block, and then the edge of F2L that corresponds with that block unfortunately will be here, so we can't do much with that. Like the optimal way to solve that would be 5 moves, and it's not very fast either because it's like 10 moves in quarter turn metric, I think. So yeah, not very good. But I found a way where that corner, this one under my finger there, matches up if we do those moves for the cross where we solve the block and the edge is in a bad spot. This corner is gonna match up with this edge. Both are from F12. And then once we solve the other two edges, we will put this over to here, and this will be a free pair. So we solve that in 5 moves, and that puts the edge out of there. So we will just do keyhole. And yeah, so I planned the first 2 pairs that way. And also, a lot of people would say that this is not very good because I solved the pairs into the front. So yeah, there goes the keyhole. I forgot to stop it in the key moment, so I'll just show that. So yeah, there's the pair here, and then here's the edge that I was talking about. So once we solve this with R prime U, R2, U prime, R prime, this edge will be over here, and then we can just do D, so move the block out of the way and just insert the edge over here. Like that, and then I immediately, well, before even inserting the edge, I saw this pair, and then I think like about here, I saw that I can, well, wait, yeah, no, that is how I would normally do it. So yeah, but like halfway through there, I saw that this pair is also gonna be solved, and here you have this pattern where this is opposite to this, and here's a block, and then these 3 are matching, so these 2 corners and this edge matches the corners. So then if you do the alg that I normally do here, that will give us a J-perm, but I did not remember which pre-AOF it will be, so I had to pause it anyway. So there goes the alg, and then I had to pause. And you can see I have a U2 AUF, but watch my middle finger. I had to move it twice because I messed up the first time. So yeah, I have a lot of slops like that in my solves, and I think that's the main area to improve. Yeah, so that was a 624. Here's the last solve. Alright, so that was green cross. So we have this edge, this edge, this edge, and there's the third one. So, you know, the cube is not in a good position to explain right now. Alright, so here we go. We can do, well, okay, here. We can do DL to solve the red edge. And then the red, white, green corner stays where it is. So right here. And this edge is going to be here. And if you insert this edge with U prime, R prime, FR, that puts the white edge to here, like under my thumb. And also solves this edge with this corner as a pseudo pair. And then I also looked at these two, which are like, well, kind of the corresponding pair to this pseudo pair, I guess you could say that. So I predicted the first two pseudo pairs. So there, the D L prime, and you can see, well, DL, and then you can see this. There's the pseudo pair, and you can cancel into the edge of the cross. And then this also was made into a free mover, which is nice. And that was made a free pair too. And then here I did an EO trick where instead of solving this with a commutator or with just LU, you solve it in a pretty weird way with either M moves or wide R moves. But I went for M moves because those don't force you to regroup your right hand. So you do M, then like sledge the pair, and then U M prime, I think. And here I saw these two corners are matching. This is opposite to the edge that was there. Well, you can barely see it from this angle, but yeah, there was a yellow edge that was opposite to that side of the corner. So yeah, it gives this to be yellow, and I messed it up really badly there. But yeah, that's it. 670. So that will be it for today. Let me know if you'd like more of these type of videos, and hope you enjoyed.